pray, I come back alive on July 21st. These were the haunting last words Samia Shahid texted to a friend before her life was tragically cut short. A vibrant 28-year-old British-Pakistani woman, known for her infectious smile and bubbly personality, found dead under mysterious circumstances in a remote village in Pakistan. What began as a family dispute would soon unravel into an international investigation, exposing the dark underbelly of cultural clashes and the devastating consequences of so-called honor killings. Welcome to the chilling case of Samia Shahid, a story that spans continents, challenges cultural norms, and ultimately asks the question, how far would someone go to protect their idea of family honor? Our story begins in the bustling city of Bradford, England, where Samia Shahid was born and raised. Described by those who knew her as a jolly, bubbly person who always had a smile on her face, Samia seemed to embody the best of both her British and Pakistani heritage. She attended Nabwood School and later worked in various sales roles, all while pursuing her passion for makeup artistry. But beneath the surface of this seemingly ordinary life, cultural expectations were simmering, ready to boil over at any moment. In 2012, at the age of 24, Samia's life took a significant turn. Her parents arranged her marriage to her cousin, Chaudhry Muhammad Shakil, in a traditional Pakistani ceremony. Wedding photographs showed a beaming bride, painting a picture of happiness and familial harmony. However, this image of marital bliss would soon be shattered. Following the wedding, Samia returned to Bradford while Shakil remained in Pakistan, waiting for his immigration papers to be processed. It was during this period of separation that Samia's life would change forever. In 2013, Samia met Syed Mukhtar Kazim. Their connection was immediate and intense, blossoming into a love that would challenge everything Samia had known. This relationship marked the beginning of a series of decisions that would put Samia at odds with her family and ultimately lead to her untimely demise. In 2014, Samia took two significant steps that would forever alter the course of her life. First, she converted from the Sunni sect to the Shia sect of Islam. Then, she sought a divorce from Shakil through the Islamic Sharia Council of UK. It's crucial to note here that this council holds no legal authority in the UK or Pakistan, a fact that would later become a point of contention. Shortly after obtaining this religious divorce, Samia married Kazim in Leeds and moved with him to Dubai. To Samia, this might have seemed like the beginning of a new life, free from the constraints of her past. But to her family, these actions were nothing short of betrayal. Samia's family vehemently disapproved of her choices. They argued that her divorce was invalid, asserting that she was still legally married to Shakil. In their eyes, her marriage to Kazim was a sham, amounting to adultery. The clash between Samia's desire for personal freedom and her family's adherence to traditional values was reaching a boiling point. The situation became so tense that Kazim later claimed Samia had been threatened by her family over their relationship. This wasn't mere hearsay. West Yorkshire police confirmed that Samia had indeed been subjected to verbal harassment by at least one family member, her mother, before she moved to Dubai. The family's disapproval took an even more alarming turn when, immediately after Samia moved to Dubai, her parents reported her as a missing person to the local police. This action spoke volumes about their refusal to accept Samia's life choices. In 2015, during a visit to Bradford, Samia attended a meeting with family members. The tension was so palpable that she was accompanied by a police chaperone. The meeting was fraught with emotion, ending with an official warning for verbal harassment being issued to one of her relatives, her mother. As we delve deeper into this story, it's important to remember that behind these cultural clashes and family disputes was a young woman trying to live life on her own terms. Samia's struggle is a stark reminder of the challenges faced by many individuals caught between traditional expectations and personal aspirations. But the true tragedy of Samia's story was yet to unfold. Fast forward to July 2016. Samia, now living in Dubai with Kazim, received a phone call that would set in motion a chain of events leading to her death. The call claimed that her father was critically ill in Pakistan. Despite Kazim's concerns and advice against the trip, Samia flew to Islamabad. Kazim later stated, "Obviously, I could see it was a lie." He was worried about her safety and begged her not to go. But Samia, perhaps hoping for reconciliation or driven by familial duty, made the fateful decision to travel alone. The day before Samia was due to return home to Dubai, Kazem noticed something alarming. The constant stream of instant messages she'd been sending suddenly ceased. Little did he know that this silence marked the beginning of a nightmare. On July 20th, 2016, Samia Shahid was found dead in her cousin's home in Punjab, Pakistan. She was just 28 years old. What followed was a whirlwind of conflicting reports and suspicious actions that would eventually lead to an international investigation. Initially, Samia's cousin Mobeen told Kazem over the phone that she had died of a heart attack. Local press agencies then reported that Samia had committed suicide as a result of depression over not having children, a claim her family denied. Meanwhile, Kazem maintained that Samia had been murdered by her family in an honor killing because they rejected her second marriage. The inconsistencies didn't end there. Samia's uncle, Haq Nawaz, quickly obtained a death certificate from the local union council, told police that she died of natural causes, and had her remains buried the same day. The investigating police officer, Akil Abbas, initially stated that there were no signs of external physical injury to Samia's body. But the truth, as it often does, would soon come to light. Fearing a potential cover-up, Samia's constituency MP, Naz Shah, took action. She wrote to Pakistani authorities and spoke to Syed Ibn Abbas, then Pakistan's High Commissioner to the United Kingdom. Shah's intervention was crucial, leading to an in-depth investigation ordered by the Chief Minister of Punjab. The results of this investigation would shock everyone involved. The autopsy noted bruising around Samia's neck. The forensic examination concluded that she had been raped and strangled. The image of a natural death or suicide quickly crumbled, revealing a much darker truth. As the investigation progressed, more disturbing details emerged. The original lead investigator, Abbas, was suspended from duty for mishandling the case and allowing Samia's mother and sister to leave Pakistan. He was later arrested for concealing evidence. Samia's uncle, Nawaz, was arrested on suspicion of falsifying medical files. But the most significant arrests were yet to come. On August 14, 2016, less than a month after Samia's death, police made a startling announcement. Shakil, Samia's ex-husband, had confessed to strangling her. The Deputy Inspector General of Police, Abubakar Boksh, who led the fresh investigation, concluded that Samia's death was a premeditated and cold-blooded honor killing. Both Shakil and Samia's father, Muhammad Shahid, were implicated in her murder. The police report painted a chilling picture of Samia's final days. It revealed that a day before reaching Islamabad, Samia had sent a text message to a friend expressing fear for her life. Upon arrival, she had a childhood friend collect her from the airport, leaving her passport and return ticket with them for security. According to the report, Samia's father and ex-husband wanted her to stay in Pakistan and renounce her second marriage. On the day before she was due to leave, Shakil allegedly demanded her passport and plane ticket. When she refused, he attacked her. Samia managed to run out of the room, threatening to go to the British authorities. It was then, the report claims, that Shakil strangled her with her scarf while Shahid held her legs. The motive? The report suggested that Shakil was angry with Samia because the divorce impeded his chance of moving to the United Kingdom and becoming a British citizen. It also claimed that Shahid intended to pardon his nephew if he had been charged with Samia's murder under the Dalia law of Pakistan. But this is where our story takes yet another unexpected turn. Despite the seemingly damning evidence and confession, justice for Samia has remained elusive. Muhammad Shahid was held in custody from July 2016 until being granted bail by Lahore High Court in December 2016. The court deemed that the evidence presented was insufficient to justify holding him on remand. In a twist of fate, Shahid died in a Lahore hospital in January 2018 at the age of 52, never having faced trial for his alleged role in his daughter's death. As for Shakil, despite reportedly admitting to strangling Samia, he was released on bail in or around September 2018. It's important to note that in Pakistan, confessions given to police are not admissible as evidence in court. Adding another layer of complexity to this already convoluted case, members of Samia's family in Pakistan sought criminal charges against Samia and Syed Kazem in August 2016. They accused them of polyandry, claiming that documents had been forged and Samia's ex-husband had been impersonated to facilitate their marriage in the United Kingdom. This move was seen by some as an attempt to derail the murder trial. The family's lawyer was quoted as saying, "In the witness box, if he comes and testifies, it will be very easy for us as defense counsels to shackle the credibility of that witness. If we show he was lying in one context, he may not be believed in another context." As of July 2020, 4 years after Samia's death, justice remains elusive. The case against Shakil remains untried. On July 25, 2020, in the absence of visible progress, Naz Shah wrote to the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, asking for justice to finally be served in Samia's case. The tragic story of Samia Shahid serves as a stark reminder of the devastating consequences when cultural expectations clash with personal freedoms. It highlights the ongoing struggle against so-called honor killings and the complexities involved in seeking justice across international borders. Samia's story is more than just a crime narrative. It's a tale of a young woman caught between two worlds, trying to forge her own path in life. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of rigid cultural norms and the importance of protecting individual rights. As we conclude this exploration of Samia's case, we're left with more questions than answers. Will justice ever be served for Samia? How many more lives will be lost to so-called honor killings? And how can societies bridge the gap between traditional values and personal freedoms? The case of Samia Shahid remains open, both legally and in the court of public opinion. Her story continues to spark discussions about cultural integration, women's rights, and the need for legal reforms. Remember Samia's last text message, "Pray I come back alive on July 21st, my psycho cousin you see." These haunting words serve as a grim reminder of the fear she lived with and the tragic fate that awaited her. As we reflect on Samia's life and death, let's not forget the vibrant young woman with the infectious smile. Let her story be a call to action, a reason to challenge harmful traditions, and a reminder of the value of every human life. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the chilling case of Samia Shahid. If you found this story impactful, please share it with others. Together, we can raise awareness and work towards a world where no one has to fear for their life simply for choosing their own path. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, and remember, every smile tells a story.